All right, I've had a few questions on Lesson Master 1.2. There's just a lot of moving parts here, so it'd be easier, instead of trying to email it all out, it'd be way easier just to make a quick video and help you out. So I'll start you on a bunch of these. Like for number 4, well, actually, let's start with number 3. Here are your weights up here. If this share is 49.25, it's in there 5,000 times. So you can multiply those. You can multiply those to put it in there that many times. Your denominator then will be the sum of all these numbers added up here. For number 4, you have to think about how much of the grade is in right now. And right now, there's 80% of the grade is in. So this is my original copy. So right now, if you have 80% of your grade in, that's 0.8, and it's at 89 is her score. So that 89, how she got that 89 really is irrelevant. But that 89 is going to be 80% of her score. Plus 20% of an exam grade ended up with a 90. So there's your equation, so you can figure out how to get that 90 points for your final grade. For number 5, so here, like for writing, so here are your weights. You got B plus. The score is 3.5, and it's going to be weighted in there twice because there's 2 hours. The C plus is at 2.5. It's weighted in there 6 times. So that's how you can multiply. Your denominator then is going to be 17 because there's a total of 17 hours. I should have told you, skip 10 and 11. That will make your life a bit easier. Summation notation, quick review on how that works. This little sigma here means add them up. This means your first 3 terms. There are only 3 terms, so just add them up and you're done. Same thing here. This says add up the first 3 terms, get a sum. When you're done, square it. And this is vice versa. Square each term, and then when you're done, add up the sum of all those squares. Okay, up here, I'll tell you how to find the Fibonacci sequence. You just add up 2 numbers to get the next. 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 3 is 5. So you can continue this going. It looks like you need to continue it out to the 11th term. So this right here would be add up the first 11 terms of the Fibonacci sequence. Down here, let's see. Let's see. A few of these. Let me try to figure out which ones we think are the hard ones. Let's try this 15 down here and see if we can use this one to answer the rest. So there's 24, and then the key here is that they're positive integers, meaning you don't have any decimals there, and they're all positive numbers. So there's nothing tricky going on here. It has a mean of 38. So if I know that, here's what I know, is that I have a sum that I don't know. We'll just call it x. We said there's 24 of them. Yeah, there's 24 of them, so we'll divide by how many there are, and it says that the mean is 38. Okay, when you do that, when you set it up, start to set up your average, now you can multiply to figure out how many points you have so far. So 24 times 38 is going to be 912. So the sum of all your points, or your numbers so far, is going to be equal to 912. Now, what are those numbers? We don't know. We just know that when you add them up, you get 912. All right, now we're going to add the number 32 to this set. So we're going to take that sum of 912. We're going to add 32, and then we can divide by 25 because now there's 25 numbers in the set, and you can find your new mean. Thinking about what your new median will be, it's logical, but it is tricky. It says your median is 32.5. Now, we don't know for sure that those numbers are 32 and 33, okay? But we do know that there's 12 numbers over here on this side, and there's 12 numbers over here on this side, and then the median falls right in between them, okay? So it might be 32 and 33. Maybe it's 31 and 34. We don't know for sure, okay? But what we do know is that when you add the number 32 into the set, that will create an odd number of numbers. There'll be 25 of them, not 24. So your median will not be between numbers anymore. So if I add 32, well, 32 would be added right here, and it becomes the median. If I add 32, well, 32 would go here, and it becomes the median. Okay? So no matter what 2 numbers you have here that would have an average of 32.5, when you put a 32 in the set, it becomes your new median. All right, hopefully that's enough to get you going. Yeah, email me with other questions.